Okay, happy end of January 2024 update. So I got a few changes coming to the channel and a few things will be leaving. No, I have not sold them personally. I have decided to send a few items to auction. The first is the golf cart. It's not going right away. I'm gonna wait for an equipment auction to come up at the auction that I deal with, but it will be leaving, most likely going to auction. I had it running yesterday. It ran really good. It drove really good. It does have a few quirks about it, but overall it's a good solid machine. All four hoops and casings are good. I pumped them all up yesterday as well. They weren't flat, but they were just a little bit on the low side. I've done decent maintenance to this machine. I've kept the oil clean. I've kept clean fuel in it. I have recently did the engine cradle bushing or mount, whatever you want to call it, and I've done the spindle bushings in the front end. Since they were completely wasted, the engine cradle was completely wasted as well. All very easy items to replace on golf carts. Really, the biggest issue this has, the battery is getting kind of weak and the seat needs to be redone. That's really the only real issues this machine has. Other than that, runs, drives, stops, has a full cab. Unfortunately, it's not an enclosed cab, but it's still a cab that works really, really good. It will obviously be going with the windshield and both doors, which are currently being stored in the one shed. Okay, the next two items that will be going to auction, these will be most likely going on Friday. I spoke to the auction earlier in the week, not Monday since it's Tuesday now, and they are aware of all three items and potentially a few other items I have, which I'll talk about in a second. But these here will be going hopefully Friday as long as I win the items I'm looking at. So I don't want to make a trip all the way out there for no reason. It's about an hour's drive. So as long as I win the items I'm looking at, both of these generators will be going to auction along with some Peterbilt semi-truck steering wheels, some snowblower hoops and casings, and I have an HP all-in-one I might send as well. I haven't decided on the HP yet, but it might go as well. So that's what I'm looking at right now. The reason why I pulled these off of Kijiji, so yes, all these items have been pulled from Kijiji. I'm not really no longer. I'm still currently unable to use Facebook Marketplace due to a hacker back in September of 2023 when my Facebook account was hacked, and I'm still barred from Marketplace, unfortunately, even though I did nothing wrong. I'm basically tired of dealing with the scammers on Kijiji, so I figured send these to auction, let the auction deal with them, and be done with them. These both came from the same auction they are going back to, but I bought them both in non-running, non-functioning condition. They are both 100% functional at the moment. The bigger of the two takes about 3 pulls to start. The smaller of the two, about 1 or 2 pulls to start. All depends on how cold it is and if I drain the carburetors. So they are both ready to go. They are both really nice machines, but their only downside is being a Yamaha. Yamaha and Honda definitely don't support their older equipment as other brands may. These are expensive to get parts for. They're expensive all around. But as long as you keep them in good running condition, they'll last forever. Like, these generators are probably both early 90s, if not older. That one there could be into the 80s. And they both run perfect. And they both have perfect output. So they're very good running machines. They have low oil shutoff. They have low oil monitoring. Like, that's stuff that only modern generators really have. And these are older machines. So, like I said, they will be going most likely Friday. And that's pretty much it. So other than that, not much else is happening. Not much else has changed other than what's under this orange and white cover. This is the Husqvarna tractor. The engine is currently pulled apart in this machine. I'm waiting on parts. I did make a reference to Stupid Bowl Sunday in the video of this machine. I did make a mistake. I thought it was last weekend, but no, it's not, for another week or two. So these videos will most likely be coming out on that day and the Saturday before it. So since I made a reference in those videos, that's most likely when the videos of this machine will be coming out. I don't normally release videos until the project is completely done. I still may do that. I haven't completely decided what I'm doing. So whenever I come back from auction, if I come back from auction on Friday, I will do a video of what I get, and we'll go from there. Nothing else has changed out here. Honda's still sitting where the Honda sits. I'm waiting on some ideas on that. Everything else over there on the other side of the yard has not changed, and that's pretty well it. This machine here is mostly stripped down, just about ready to go for scrap. I need the rear hoops and casings, transaxle, and both front spindles for another machine. I might just take the whole axle. This does have a nice tight steering box in it. Being a first gen, I might try and take that, but we'll see on that. The engine is blown halfway. The left cylinder, when you're sitting on the machine, I think is still moving. I haven't pulled the heads off, but I think this cylinder right here is still moving, but I'm not sure. I don't know if it just dropped a valve or what the deal is. So, but will I take it apart? I haven't really decided yet. It's only a few bolts, but there we go. That's pretty much it. What's happening, the end of the month update, and items that will be going to auction hopefully Friday. So I'll talk to them later. Please keep redneck like always, and please subscribe and comment.